on this edition of Christopher's Kitchen. Welcome to somewhat of a new environment for us here, but we thought now as we head into the winter months, it's a great time to go over with Christopher some of the criteria and get some tips on selecting the right fruits and vegetables that you think may not be in season here, but certainly are in other parts of the world. And Christopher, take us through what some of the best tips are. Let's start with the pineapples here.
That's right, Mike. Well, we have, during the year, you know, I like fresh fruit and fresh vegetables all during the year. A lot of people think you can't get fresh fruit, or if they do want fresh fruit, they're not quite sure how to pick it. So I'm going to show you pineapples and melons just to start off with. There's a good way. What I do to pick a good pineapple is, first of all, I examine the bottom of it and I smell the bottom of that. Now, Mike, have you ever seen some weirdo in the grocery store sniffing fruit?
That would be you. That would be you.
As if you needed another reason to wash your fruit. But I smell this and smell the core end of that. If it smells like a good pineapple, it's ripe. It's good.
So what would be that smell then? Just traditionally what we think of?
Just a great pineapple smell.
Okay.
First of all, I'm gonna examine the outer skin of this. I'm gonna feel it, make sure it's firm, a little bit soft, but not mushy and not too hard. Then I smell that core end. It smells like a pineapple. It smells great. And I'm also gonna take this little center leaf here of the pineapple and just pop that out. And if it comes out fairly easily, I know I've got a ripe one.
That was relatively easy, correct?
That's right, yes.
Okay.
Let me just give you an example. Here, smell that
one.
one.
All right. All right. Not much.
Now smell that one.
Oh, yeah.
See, this is our good one.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's how we do it. And you can see this skin gives a little bit more than the other one. I mean, and it's not as firm as the other one. See, it gives a little bit, but it's not mushy. It's got a good color, clean. Now I'm going to show you a melon. This is another. You're really taking a chance on melons. I mean, these two look exactly the same. They have good skins. There's no bruises. They're about the same density on the outside. I mean, you can press them and they're about the same. But the way I choose a melon is, again, smell it. So
okay.
Just compare these two. Here's a cantaloupe.
Not much smell to that one at all.
And smell that one.
Okay. A little bit different.
Yeah, nice fresh melon.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is the melon that I would choose, and I think that's the way to go. Now there are some other fruits that you can still get in the wintertime that are very, very nice. Kiwis I like year round. Now the thing about a kiwi is you just want to look. What I mainly look for is just a nice, clear, unblemished skin, and it should be slightly firm. If you get them too mushy, they really are just they're not pleasant. So. Almost like when you're checking an avocado, you know, you just want to make sure it's firm, it gives a little bit, and that's great. So kiwis are easy, just nice, unblemished skin, and I don't smell the kiwis.
Oh, okay, yeah,
you're safe
good.
there.
Yeah.
Mangoes. Now mangoes are kind of interesting. I love mangoes, and I love them year round. But mangoes are a little bit funny. It's not always the pretty ones. Like you would think this mango, this beautiful one, would be so much better than that one. While this one is a little bit more blemished, I'm going to smell this mango also and find out that. Now you see, I can tell. Go ahead and smell that. Okay. That's a mango. That mango looks beautiful.
Yeah.
It feels nice. It's giving a little bit. Now smell that mango.
Yeah, that's much fresher.
It's just got a great smell to it.
Right.
You know that's going to taste good. Now the only thing you want to do when you pick kind of an ugly one like this is just make sure it has no real bad soft spots. Like you see, there are some soft spots there.
Right.
I avoid those if I can. See those bruise marks? I'm going to avoid that. But even though these are beautiful, if you let them sit on your windowsill. For a little bit. I mean, I just let them go a little bit more, and they do ripen up a little bit. And also, if you are going to take a fruit, especially like your berries and some things that you can eat right away, or apples, like you're not going to eat the outside skin of a pineapple, but anything that you're going to eat the outside skin of, such as a strawberry or an apple or something like that, make sure you wash it. It's very, very important. It's so easy to do. The sicknesses that you can get from the outside of a fruit far outweigh any trouble it is just to rinse off your strawberries and apples and things like that.
All right, let's move along now to some items that you probably will use a little bit more in your mainstream cooking, and we'll turn our attention to the tomatoes.
Mike, you were mentioning some of the vegetables that are harder to find in the winter. One of those things is tomatoes. The grocery stores are getting better at it, but one thing I look for in the winter are some of these vine-ripened tomatoes like this. They have a beautiful color. These are actually greenhouse grown, and those are your best types this time of year. They're red, they're shiny, they're beautiful. This is going to be your best bet during this time of year. You see that these types of tomatoes are still available, and you definitely want to avoid that. You're looking for color and the outside skin of these. So during the winter, I choose to get like the vine-ripened variety. Just a couple quick things, Mike. One of the most common questions I get in cooking is what's the difference between a shallot and a scallion? Okay, a scallion is a green onion. Okay, a lot of people,
Bottom line.
bottom line, scallion
Okay.
is a green onion. And these are shallots. Okay, shallots. A lot of recipes calls for shallots and people substitute green onions. It really is a different flavor, and I recommend that you seek these out. Shallots do come in, sometimes they come in little packages like that, or they do come in bulk like this. Last thing I'm gonna show you, Mike, is eggplant. Because I love eggplant. You can still get them in the wintertime. What you wanna look for is a nice, clean, unblemished, black, well, deep purple, black, sort of an eggplant color.
Right.
Yeah.
Imagine
Sort of
that.
a deep black, shiny skin and unblemished, something like this. You want to avoid soft spots, something like that. So eggplants are great. Also, we're getting those year round too. So that's it. Just some easy tips that make your
Right.
winter shopping a little bit easier at the grocery store.
And for those that continually cook at home and do some things with fresh fruits and vegetables, some good tips here, especially in traditionally a time of the year that you don't think that you can get fresh fruits and vegetables. You can at grocery stores like this, and we hope that you will enjoy the cooking that you experience at home. And certainly if you need some help with your recipes, we have plenty of them on the website at kbtx.com. Just click on to Christopher's Kitchen. Christopher Lampo, I'm Mike Wright.